The biggest vision out there, the big whiteboard.
Thank you. Thank you. Good evening. I'd just like to start this just by spreading a bit of love to my team, Alex, Rogier, Lawrence, and Alpita. Guys, the passion and the commitment you've shown to this idea is really touching, and you should be proud of yourselves. Well done. Really, I mean that. Okay, so what is the wall? Well, let's start with where we are right now. We are here, and where's here? Well, of course, it's in Amsterdam, in the Netherlands, which is, of course, in Northern Europe, on a planet we call Earth, which is in a spiral arm of the galaxy, the Milky Way galaxy, which is, of course, in what we call the universe, which is, in fact, part of a school project, Mark's school project. He's managed to fit the universe into his project, and he's placed it onto the wall. So the wall is an infinite-sized blank canvas for anyone to express themselves in any way they like. It's a very flexible, open, creative white space. So you can use it for example, to collaborate on projects. That's how we collaborated this weekend. Or even you might just want to play tic-tac-toe. It's real-time and interactive. Okay? So who's going to use this? Well, the short answer is anyone with a mobile device who feels like waiting on the bus. So they're going to browse this board and literally just, rather like Google Earth, the interface, they'll just browse around, zoom in, zoom out, and just look at anything that takes their fancy. They can, of course, then tag it, annotate it, comment on it, and the people can get feedback. But also creators will be using it for, well, they can put up their work and get instant feedback from the world on what it's like. And so we've got these two users, the creators and the viewers. And I'm going to just break the Prezi bit here just to a little bit more on this, because we did some research on potential users, and this is where we spent a lot of the time this weekend wrangling over customer segments and things. But in the end, we found that students and artists would be a good couple of sort of communities who can at least get the whiteboard going. And once there is content up there, then it'll be a lot easier to kind of, it's a classic problem of, you've got to get users to get the whole thing going, to attract people. When it's up and running like that, we of course see other revenue models. For example, everyone gets a part of the board. If you want to buy more bricks, more tiles in the board, you pay. Companies, if they want to get a larger part of the canvas, will pay. And you'll pay if you want a link to your website. Oh, there we go. Thank you.
All right. First question. Why would anybody use your product?
What's that?
Why would anybody use your product?
Why would anybody use your product? This is obviously a really good question, and there's been an identity crisis in a way, and we really kind of feel that there's that ability to throw something up there and make your mark on this wall, which is going to be there forever. So it's really that it answers that need that people have just to kind of share part of their life, part of themselves, and invite people to engage with them.
So do I understand? You can put a mark on the wall and you share it, and with who do you share? And I don't get the concept quite well.
With whom do you share?
Yeah.
With everybody. This is a global public canvas.
So is it one wall for everybody?
Yes.
That's it?
Yes.
So as one social networking guy to another, how do you solve the penis problem?
Depends whether you think it's a problem or not. No. No, you're right. Obviously, any user-generated content site has a moderation issue, and I think this issue has actually been pretty well resolved.
Has it?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you go to YouTube now, you don't see penises.
But what do they do?
they have an ability for people to report content that's inappropriate, and ability to
Yeah, but I mean, once a
remove it.
6-year-old has seen a penis on your website, it doesn't matter how quickly you can report it, right? There are, in fact, things that you can do. There are, in fact, solutions to this problem. I'm just wondering if you've actually stumbled in on any of them, or if you're just sort of glibly assuming that it's not that big of a problem, because it will take your company down.
Yeah, well, we are aware of this. I mean, we did talk about it, but we also thought, look, we've got a weekend. We won't worry during this weekend about the technology required to ensure the content
That's not
stays
technology,
appropriate.
that's validation, right? If you talk to somebody who has any knowledge in this, the first thing they're going to tell you is that you're going to have to learn to deal with the penis photos. So, did you talk to anybody about this?
No.
Okay.
We'll be blocking your account. You won't be drawing the penises.
Okay, I don't have a penis question. What will I see when I start at your homepage? Or what do I see as a user? This is my first screen, and then I want.
Yeah. So you go there and you go, oh, that looks interesting. You zoom in. You can zoom, and you can go, oh, that's a penis.
But how can you tell? But how can you tell?
And then either zoom in closer or move away. I get.
So to me, it sort of reminds me of Pinterest without the structure.
Yes.
Yeah? All right. So what is not having a structure brings? What problem does it solve?
It encourages the lack of structure, the kind of the freedom allows chance. It allows more serendipity, the casual browsing nature. It means you will actually find things that you didn't necessarily set out to find, and that can be interesting.
Thank you very much.